and welcome to another tier list video and meta analysis, which is new. I'm Chris. This is my channel where I do Pokemon Unite content, among other things, and we're going to get right into this tier list. Cinderace. I think Cinderace is B tier, but let's take a look quick over at Unite API. We have Cinderace right here. I already had it selected. Okay. And so if we look at the different builds, the win rate is 53% with Blaze Kick Flame Charge, and the win rate is bad for all other builds. So I almost feel like with 53% win rate, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie about that. That's a good win rate, but maybe it's more like low B tier. I'm gonna leave it where it is, but I'm gonna, with only one strong build, I don't know. Garchomp right now I feel like is A tier. So let's take a look. Garchomp, the Garchomp himself. Actually, these ratings are from last week as well, so it may not be quite right. So actually the only good win rate on Garchomp is Dig Earthquake. Everything else is bad. But like I said, I think this is prior to the Scarf build. So I'm actually gonna leave Garchomp where he is. Maybe drop him down to B. Maybe I'll drop him down to B just to be safe. But I actually think he's probably more like A at right now. Gengar. I don't have a good read on Gengar at the moment. I don't actually have a good read, so I'm gonna say B for the moment, and we're gonna take a look. So Gengar has so Gengar only has one build, Sludge Bomb Hex, that has an above 50% win rate, and it's not very high above 50%. All the other builds are pretty bad. So I actually think we're gonna drop him down to C tier. Cram I think right now is C, but I could be wrong. So Cramorant is abysmal. Okay, there is nothing, or no, was I looking the wrong thing on Gengar? Hold up, I think I may have been looking at the pick rates. Was that? No, I was looking at win rates. All right. Woo. Cram, sorry. Cramorant has a 55% win rate with Dive, Air Slash, and low win rates with everything else. I actually will rate that B because I has a better win rate with the one build than Cinderace does, and I rated Cinderace B, so I'm gonna rate Cram B as well. All right. Next up, Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is strong in this current meta with the Scarf. I'm gonna rate Alolan A, although this rating is probably gonna be different because it's a week ago. So at least I believe it's a week ago. According to this, it has above 50% win rate with Dazzling Gleam, Aurora Veil, and Avalanche Aurora Veil, but not by a lot. I'm gonna leave Alolan Ninetales in A just because I think I know better, but I could be wrong. Wigglytuff I think is C, but let's see what I did there. Yeah, I know I'm bad. I'm awful. So Wigglytuff only has an above 50% win rate with Double Slap Rollout, which is sad because Wigglytuff used to be one of the best. So, and it's not even a high win rate. I think so I think C is fine. It's fine to put it in C. Machamp B tier. I haven't had a lot of Machamps lately. I haven't seen a lot of Machamps lately, and I haven't played Machamp. ever. I'm not sure if I've ever played a Machamp. Machamp actually has an okay win rate with Cross Chop Dynamic Punch and almost a dead even win rate with Cross Chop Submission. His close combat builds are not doing well, so don't do those, more than likely. And does that rate him B? I think that rates him more like a C. I think he's a C tier based on that data. Next up, Absol. Absol, I think, is A. I have a bias on that because one of my viewers is an Absol main, and he's dangerously good no matter what Absol has. Let's see. Wow, Absol actually has a terrible win rate. I didn't realize Absol's win rate was just sub 50 all the way across. Best build is Pursuit Sucker Punch, but still below 50%. All right, well, Absol's in a D tier then, based on that. Based on that information, Absol's actually D tier and needs a buff. Maybe even E, or maybe even E tier. No, I'll leave it at D. All right, Slowbro. Slowbro, I think, is a C. Yeah, we'll go with C. Let's see what happens. If I go to Slowbro. Why do I not see Slowbro? There it's Slowbro. Slowbro has a win rate of 52% with Scald and Amnesia, and a 53% win rate with Surf Amnesia. So actually Slowbro's doing pretty good. Slowbro is definitely B tier at the very least. Mime, I'm gonna put Mime in A. I'm not really sure where Mime's at right now in the meta, but again, these numbers are a week old, so what I'm saying and what's showing here may not be totally accurate, but we're going with that. Mr. Mime has a 54% win rate with Confusion, Power Swap, and 50% win rate on Psychic Powers. Oh yeah, Psychic Power Swap, I guess, and Psychic Barrier. Psychic Barrier has a 53% win rate. Oh, but it's never picked. So that's probably not an accurate number. There's someone out there that's really good with Psychic Barrier, apparently, but we'll roll with that. I think Mr. Mime is still A tier based on these numbers. Venusaur. Venusaur, I kind of think is C tier. C tier Venusaur, maybe. Let's see. And I think Venusaur may have benefited from the scarf, so this could be wrong. All right, Venusaur has a 50% win rate with Giga Drain, Petal Dance. Only 50, really. Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam. Wow, its numbers are bad with certain things. Wow, okay. Based on those numbers, although the scarf, I think I'm gonna leave it in C tier. Really, it should be D tier based on those numbers I just looked at. I'm gonna put it in D tier, and we're gonna call it D plus tier because I'm pretty sure the scarf brings it back up. Lucario, I haven't seen a lot of Lucario lately either. C tier. I don't know. I don't really have a good feel of where Lucario is at the moment. Lucario was dominant for a long time. Lucario has a win rate of 52% with Power Up Punch, Close Combat, and he's sub 50 with everything else. So with a 52% win rate, it's a decent thing. I think that's C tier. I think it still qualifies him as C tier with only one build that's above 50, and not by a decent amount, but not by a ton. I think that still makes him C tier in that situation. Talonflame. Is Talonflame good? I'm gonna put Talonflame. I'm guessing Talonflame's D, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Talon. 45% win rate, 44% win rate, 45% win rate, and 45% win rate. Yeah, no, Talon is E tier. Talon's down there. Nope. Talon just doesn't really have redeeming qualities at the moment in the meta. It desperately needs some buffs, I think. Eldegoss. The Eldegoss himself. Eldegoss is A tier. I think Eldegoss is A tier. And I'm not biased in any way, despite being an Eldegoss main. All right. Eldegoss. There's Eldegoss. So best build is Pollen Puff Cotton Guard, which is what I'd expect because it's my build. And it has a 53% win rate, 51% win rate, Pollen Puff Cotton Spore. Surprising. No, I guess it's not that surprising. It's not full attack Goss. Actually, full attack Goss is okay. So the worst build is Cotton Guard Leaf Tornado, which actually is my other build. I'm surprised, actually, on that one. Only 45% win rate on that. And Leaf Tornado Cotton Spore actually does better. Although it doesn't have as much pick for full aggressive Eldegoss. So that's interesting to me. I do think that these numbers still support Eldegoss being A tier. Not S tier, but A tier. Greninja. I want to put Greninja C. Let's see. I'm going to keep making C jokes, aren't I? Yes, of course I am. So, Greninja has 50% win rate with Surf Smokescreen, 45% win rate, Water Shuriken Double Team, 47 Surf Double Team, and 48 Water Shuriken Smokescreen. I think that solidly puts him C tier. C tier? No, I did B tier for similar builds with like Cinderace, so we're gonna say B tier. B tier for Greninja. Crustle, B tier? Maybe? Nope. I was way off on that. Win rate of 46, 49, 46, and 46, depending on what you build. It doesn't matter. It's all sub 50. Yeah, Crustle is gonna be in D tier. Yeah, they're all above 45, so I'll put them in D tier. Put them in D tier. Snorlax. The Snorlax I think is currently A tier. We'll see. Snorlax has a 54% win rate with Barrier and the jumpy jump move that I can't think of the name of. Heavy Slam, that's it. And Flail, both Flail builds are sub 50, and Yawn with Heavy Slam is sub 50. But the build he has, the one build is quite good, 54% win rate. Probably not enough to justify A tier, so we'll put him in B. But that's a good win rate. So if you're gonna do a Snorlax, that's your build right there. Charizard, C tier. I'm refraining from making a C joke again or a C pun. So we'll move on here. Flamethrower, Fire Blast, 49%. Ooh, Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, 40% win rate. Ooh, 47% with Fire Punch, Fire Blast, and Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, 46% win rate. Yeah, Charizard, I'm sorry, buddy. I think you're an E tier, actually, with 40% win rate. Ooh, maybe. I'll leave you an E. Pikachu, I think Pikachu's currently D tier, but let's see. Pikachu win rate of 49%, 48%, 46%, 47%. Yeah, solidly D tier. All right. Zeraora. Zapcat. Zapcat, I think it might also be D tier, actually. Let me see. Zapcat has 49%, 42%, 49, and 42. Zapcat, I think you need some buffs. We're gonna put you in E, actually. Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is B tier. Let's see. Gardevoir has a... Oh, actually, Gardevoir has a 50% win rate. 51, 51, and 50. Completely above 50% win rates with no matter what your build is with Gardevoir. I mean, it's close. It's close. We're Psychic Psyshock, but still, that's interesting. I think because the numbers aren't super high above 50, I think that's still solidly B tier Pokemon, but it doesn't seem to matter what build is. It's above 50% win rate. Blissey. Blissey is probably A tier because Blissey is that good. Blissey, win rate 52% with Egg Bomb Soft Boiled, 53% with Helping Hand Safeguard, 44% with Helping Hand Soft Boiled. Makes sense. 50% win rate with Egg Bomb Safeguard. Okay. So yeah, I would call that A tier. I think I nailed that. Blastoise. I think Blastoise is B tier. It hasn't felt like an A tier Pokemon for a while when I play it. Hydro Pump Surf, 48% win rate. Water Spout Rapid Spin, that's the build I typically use. 53% win rate. That's actually a decent win rate. That's actually a pretty decent win rate. 48 with Hydro Pump Rapid Spin, and Water Spout Surf is 43%. Because of that 53% win rate, though, I think that justifies the B tier. Memo. The Mamoswine. Maybe A tier? Mamo's been getting a lot of use lately. Especially in combination with Alolan Ninetales. Well, actually, that's true. I shouldn't say lately. That's been a while. That's been happening for a long time. Memo. The Memo has 51% win rate with Icicle Crash, high horsepower. 46% win rate, Ice Fang, high horsepower. 42 with Ice Fang Earthquake. That's pretty low. The Ice Fang builds, Ice Fang needs a buff is what that really says to me. And 52% win rate with Icicle Crash Earthquake. So Icicle Crash is the way to go for sure. And Earthquake is slightly better than high horsepower. But does that justify A tier? No, I don't think so. I think that actually is B tier. Sylveon. Sylveon C tier? Sylveon may have gotten better. Sylveon did get buffed, didn't I? Think so. Maybe that was Espeon. I forget. I can't remember these things. All right, Sylveon. Mystical Fire, Drain Kiss, 39%. There's a 52% win rate with Hyper Voice Calm Mind, a 44% win rate with Hyper Voice Draining Kiss, and 46% win rate with Mystical Fire Calm Mind. I guess that's a B tier because I've done similar things with other Pokemon that had similar setups for their moves. Greedent. I think Greedent is C. I don't think Greedent is particularly strong right now, but I could be wrong, and I might be wrong. So, Bullet Seed, Stuffed Cheeks, 53% win rate. Belch Covet, 55% win rate. Very good. Belch Stuffed Cheeks, only 41%, and Bullet Seed Covet is an abysmal 36%. Do not use that build. Doesn't look like many people are. But I think actually that might put Greedent B tier because it's either like really good or really bad. Maybe even A tier. Maybe even A tier. Like, I didn't think that Greedent would be A tier, but based on the numbers, Greedent might be A tier at the moment. Decidueye. Decidueye, I think, is C. I keep putting Pokemon in C, and then I keep moving them out of C. Decidueye is not C. No, Decidueye has, again, the Scarf may have changed things. Rapid Fire Scarf, the Scarf that makes moves faster might have changed this, but right now, actually, Decidueye, all of Decidueye's builds are below 50%, so Decidueye is actually D tier based on the way I've been doing it. Tsareena. So I'm gonna put Tsareena in C tier, and we're gonna then move her because yeah, that seems to be how it's going. Tsareena actually might be B tier or even A tier. So Tsareena has 47% win rate with triple axle drop kick, 50% with triple axle grassy slide, 50% with stomp drop kick, and 53% with stomp grassy slide, which weirdly is the least picked build. That's strange to me. Well, based on these numbers, Tsareena at the very least is B tier, possibly A tier. I think we're gonna put her in A tier because they're all three of the four builds are above 50%, and I think that qualifies A tier. In my mind, anyway. In my mind, as I make these rules up as I go. Dragonite, B tier. Watch, this will be the one that will be C tier, right? Dragonite. yeah, it's gonna be C tier. 50% win rate with Dragon Dance Hyper Beam, 46% Extreme Speed Outrage, 46 with Dragon Dance Outrage, and Extreme Speed Hyper Beam is a 36%. But because it has a slightly above 50% win rate with one of its builds, I am going to put it in C tier. It's not justified to be in B tier. That win rate is not high enough for that one build to justify a B tier rating in my mind. So yeah, Trev. I'm gonna put Trev in B. But actually Trev might be, I don't know what Trev is actually. Trev is at, oh, Trev's pretty bad actually. I didn't realize Trev was this bad. 48% win rate with Curse Horn Leech, 48% with Woodhammer Horn Leech, 43% with Curse Pain Split is what I meant to say, and 42% with Woodhammer Pain Split. So yeah, I think actually Trev, not C, but D, maybe even E. Based on those numbers, I think Trev is actually an E tier, which is kind of feels weird to me. I feel like Trev's better than that, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong, or maybe I'm just remembering the past when Trev was better than that. Sword. I think Sword is C tier. Let's see. Sword has a 50% win rate with Sacred Sword Wide Guard, a 50%, 50.7 with Shadow Claw Wide Guard, 48% Shadow Claw, 47% Sacred Sword Iron Head. Shadow Claw Iron Head is what I meant before. And yeah, I think that puts our Sword in C tier. Hoopa is E tier, maybe? Hoopa. What? I think there might be a mistake here. Shadow Ball Trick, 48%, 44, 42 Phantom Force Hyperspace Hole, and 43% Shadow Ball Hyperspace Hole. Hyperspace Fury. I think that's a mistake in Unite API. So therefore I'm going to disregard that number. I don't believe that number for a second. Based on the other three numbers though, we're going to agree that, wait, is it E? Yeah, we're going to agree E tier with that. We're going to agree with myself and say E tier. Duraludon, based on what I currently know, is probably S tier. I think Duraludon's S tier at the moment. Let's take a look at the numbers. Again, these are week old. They're probably better with the rapid fire scarf, but let's see. Dragon Pulse, Dragon Tail, 56% win rate. That's a pretty high win rate for a build. 51% with Flash Cannon, Dragon Tail, 53% with Dragon Pulse, Stealth Rock, and 49% with Flash Cannon, Stealth Rock. So 3 of the 4 builds are not only above 50%, but significantly above 50%. And one of them is at 56% win rate. That is S tier in my opinion. Azumarill, I think Azumarill is A. I mention it every time, but I've had a bad relationship with Azumarill players because they tend to come to my stream and play badly. But looks like Water Pulse Aqua Tail has a 53% win rate. Everything else doesn't. Everything else is sub 50. I think actually it's B. That makes it a B tier in my opinion, not an A tier. Azu, that's not what's next. Espeon is next. Espeon I think is C. Espeon did get buffed though, I believe. Psyshock, Psybeam 49%, Stored Power Future Sight 49%, Psyshock Future Stored Power Future Sight, Psyshock Future Sight 49%, and Stored Power Psybeam exactly 50%. Yeah, that's actually a D tier. Espeon is actually D tier based on the numbers, in my opinion. And Delphox is pretty strong. Delphox I think is A tier at the very least. Delphox. Oh my. All right, so Mystical Fire Flame Charge actually has a 55% win rate. It's rivaling Duraludon's 56% win rate. Mystical Fire Fire Spin only 49, 46, and 48. Yeah, so I don't think that qualifies it for S tier, but it definitely is in A tier for sure. Glaceon. Glaceon, I'm gonna put in B. B tier Glaceon? Do we have Glaceon? Glaceon has 47% win rate, a 54% win rate. We don't have the names of the abilities, and I don't remember the names of the abilities offhand, which is unfortunate. With Icy Wind, whatever this is. I don't remember what the icons are. Well, Icy Wind Ice Shard only has a 41% win rate, and what? I can't remember what the names of the other abilities are. How sad is that? That's pretty sad. 44% win rate, but we do have 50% win rate with Icy Wind and the other option that isn't Ice Shard. And that's a pretty good win rate with that. I'm not opposed to putting it in A tier actually. As a result, I think that's actually an A tier, A tier thing, whatever. You know what I mean. Buzzwole I think is a C tier. I could be wrong. Buzzwole, 44% win rate, 47% win rate, 46% win rate, and 48% win rate. I think what we're learning here is I tend to rate Pokemon too high pretty often. Buzzwole is maybe E tier. I think E is actually where we're at with Buzzwole. Yeah, E, definitely E. T-Tar I think is A. Take a look at T-Tar. 53% win rate with Dark Pulse and Ancient Power. There's no why is there no writing sometimes? All right, Dark Pulse, Sand Tomb. Remembering the names, I'm doing it, I swear. Has a 50% win rate. Spiky rock spikes. Oh, what is it called? Tell me what it is. I'll look it up later, but I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know the move, I know it, but I don't know the name. 48% win rate with both moves with the spiky rocks, which I can't remember the name of because yeah, that's what happens when I do this in one cut without checking. But with 53% win rate, 53% win rate, and 50% win rate, I think that more than justifies the A tier. Mew, I think Mew might be B tier. Could be wrong, could still be A tier. But let's take a look at Mew. Mew, Solar Beam Light Screen, 49%. Surf Agility actually has a 55% win rate. Huh. Wouldn't have guessed. 54% for Electro Ball Agility. And 45% for Solar Beam Agility. And I guess we're not seeing coaching at all. But all right. 55% win rate, 54% win rate. I think still justifies A tier. So back to A tier you go, Mew. Dodrio. Dodrio, I think, might be B. Dodrio. Three-headed bird, where are you? It's right here. I know, it's like right in my face. You know, they're you know what? They're organized by national dex number. So I should have been able to figure that out. But I only just figured that out. So Dodrio, Tri-Attack, Agility, has 54% win rate. Drill Peck, yeah, anything Drill Peck, and anything not Tri-Attack Agility has a sub 50% win rate, and Tri-Attack Agility has a pretty significantly above 54% win rate. I think that justifies B tier in that situation. Scizor. Scizor, as much as I love Scizor, I think he's B tier. Maybe C tier. Maybe C tier. All right, Scizor. So for Scizor, we have a 50% win rate with Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, a 49% win rate with Cross Slash. That is Cross Slash, right? X Scissor. No, it's X Scissor, right? And yeah. Agility, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. No, it's double hit, right? That's double hit. It's got to be double hit. And then Bullet Punch double hit, same thing, 40 or 46% win rate. So that definitely don't do that. And 51% win rate for X Scissor and Swords Dance. So yeah, probably B tier. Two movesets are above 50, not by much, but two are below. Clefable. Clefable I think is C tier. Clefable, 45% win rate with Moonlight and Gravity. 48% win rate with Moonlight and Follow Me. 41% win rate with Draining Kiss, Follow Me. 51, that's pretty good. And 46 with Draining Kiss, Gravity. I don't know if that 51% really outweighs the others. I think maybe I leave it in C tier in this situation. Zoroark. A tier for Zoroark? I know Zoroark got nerfed too, so these numbers might not be. Oh my, really? 47% win rate with Shadow Claw, Night Slash. 47% win rate with Shadow Claw, and what is that? It's a move. Pursuit? No, I don't know what it is offhand. Professional Unite YouTuber here. Yep. Win rate 48% with these other two moves with Night Slash and whatever the heck that is. Yeah. Embarrassing. Here we go. And 45% win rate. Yeah. So actually Zoroark is pretty bad. Zoroark is pretty bad. Zoroark is like D tier. Ooh, I didn't realize Zoroark was that bad. See, this is why it's helpful to look through the meta and see these things, because Zoroark is actually pretty bad based on these win rates. Whoa. Sableye. Sableye I feel like is C tier. I don't think Sableye is terribly good, personally. 52% win rate with Sucker Punch and Shadow Sneak and Confuse Ray. Ugh. And then sub 50 with everything else. with a 52% win rate, he might be B tier. I think he's B tier in that case. And Urshifu, which we're not going to have much data on for Urshifu on Unite API. So we're just going to go with my personal opinion. And currently my personal opinion is Urshifu is a C tier. I don't think it's terribly strong. It hasn't really impressed me terribly much one way or the other. So C tier it is. So there we have it. That's my current look at the tier list with a little bit of looking at the meta on Unite API. Definitely check out Unite API when you're considering playing especially new Pokemon to play a build, or Pokemon that you haven't played before. Consider using Unite API and their meta tab to learn what a good build is. I feel like a lot of people don't do that and should, and so check that out and do it because it'll improve your game. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.